Oh wow, it actually worked for once. I don't have to restart my app on this. Cool. All right. I guess we're just chilling. Ugh. Oh yeah. Mm. Ugh. 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 Come on, get out. There we go. There we go. Put you out there. There we go. Got there too. I'll get this grounded up. All that good shit. Ugh. All right, there we go. Yep. Look what the ooh dragged in. What the fuck? Yo, YouTube, what did you do? Why? I hate this already. Inky, do you see what I'm seeing? Because the live chat for me now looks fucking different. You're not a whole blue title anymore. You just have a little shield in the corner. Somehow it's bigger, which that I like. I'm okay with that. It literally is like slightly bigger now, but I'm not getting used to this. And wait, what the fuck? Why is like mods in a white like font, but then non-mods are in gray? That is not confusing at all. The fuck, YouTube? Lame. Still no Rich on Con? Of course. They got rid of that shit a long time ago and they ain't bringing it back. World doesn't revolve around you, mode. Quit spamming. It'll be less. It's a 60-second. Just good for you, bro. But like, okay. Yep. You want a cookie? I don't know. You offering a cookie? Don't want to like say you want a cookie without actually offering one. Because if not, that wouldn't be cool. That would not be cool at all. There we go. Go for a white chocolate mocha macadamia, to be honest. I feel that. You know what I do like? I do love me an oatmeal cookie. I just hate how most of them have raisins in it. I don't like raisins. Love grilled stuff on wing. So do I. Because it's good stuff, isn't it? And let me guess, you're referring to me, aren't you? I love this, like, never-ending thing about attempting to misgender me. Cooks in the house past the NDA. I'm not too surprised. I mean, at, like, I'd be surprised if it didn't go through at this rate. Considering how fucking fickle they are. Okay, that definitely is an indica leaning because I just went from like some energy to just like, whoa. I'm chilling now. Which is good. It's good. I like that. Kind of a little interesting day today. It was like fucking like monsooning for a minute. It's like muggy, smoky, hot bullshit like for most of the day. Then a thunderstorm rolled through, which that was cool. And it helped cool things down a bit. But I was outside when that happened. I just got fucking drenched. Like, my feet are soaked. My shirt's soaked. I'm just like, well, that's what happens. I didn't think to bring a hoodie or nothing because that shit would just be fucking too hot on. And then that happened. And I was like, well, fuck me. I guess I'm just soaked. Got some cool lightning to see, though. Didn't notice any thunderstorm in my neck of the woods. That's literally how it's like been throughout Portland today. Some places didn't get a drop of rain, while some places were just fucking like a literal river went through it, basically. Like my little neck of the woods was straight up fucking like kind of flooded up. Not like literal flood, but you know, it was wet. And there's some lightning in our area and shit. You're a country store guy who's actually not MAGA for once. You're so peak, genuinely. At least someone gets it. which is ironic because I'm not, you know, a full-on country kid. But I like the country. But I also live in the city, so I don't know, make that make sense. What's up, potato chip? Never heard that in a minute. Bro, potato chip. Take back to like fucking like middle school at that. What's up, bro? Chacho potato chip, man? Yeah, I'll sit right there. This little tub, I feel like it's just gonna cause it to fall. Lamau. Also, at this rate, I mean, you literally would have to be like a troglodyte to be fucking MAGA at this point. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, just straight up at this point, it's like, if you're still supporting this shit, then you're too fucking stupid. Like, at this point, like, not even worth the conversation half the time. Ooh, still hearing some thunder out there. Hope some of it comes back. That'd be kind of nice. Who knows? Maybe you might see a little flashback there. Because I know there's supposed to be like another round of Thunder coming in tonight. But we'll have to find out. The Bohemian Rhapsody. You guys remember the good old days when like $5 for the line was $5, you know, before Jared. I mean, I'm pretty sure that was around even afterwards, like after the whole Jared fiasco. But of course, inflation and price gouging comes into play, and they're just like, well, they'll pay for more. Fuck it. Huh? Do you use a butter sock? What the fuck is that? Like a sock to melt butter in and wring out over toast? No, no. What? Who does that? Why? Just use a fucking butter knife and just spread it over like a normal person. Like, what the fuck? Kind of like, I wonder if you could use dirty soap but dismiss it. No. Just stop. Got gun sock, I do the same thing with, but no butter sock. Also, why sock? I'll never understand that shit, bro. Straight up. I don't get it. Or you could just put butter in a bowl in a microwave. Yeah, you could do that too. Like, put like a little bit of bowl in your, or put a little bowl in your butter. Jesus Christ, I did a Bushism. You gotta put a little bowl in your butter. Now watch this drive. Proceeds to just dodge, shoes flawlessly. But not like, yeah, put like the butter you want to put on your toast in like a little bowl. Let it get soft and mostly melted, and then just plop it on your toast, and then just use a butter knife to spread it around. Like it's not that complex. It's not that difficult. Strategy. Strategy. Got salt and butter. Everyone knows keeps chafing away. That's how you get yeast infections. And probably ants, and who knows what. Yeah, just that don't sound good. That's not something I would do. Ooh, definitely still hearing some of that. It's just way off in the distance, though. It kind of sucks. Yeah, I'm hearing it. So you're hearing it too, Inky? Now it's starting to come on your side of the woods? Because I'm hearing it. Like, I can definitely hear some out there. It's just distant. So I guess that makes sense. So now you're starting to get some. His mom boss sells me to do at Firehouse Subs. I'm sure he does. Sounds like your boss is a very stellar, active individual in food safety standards. Oops. Don't need that little cold going burning. Oh, okay, good. And went in the ashtray. Getting a little lightning too. Well, that's where the thunder comes from, is with the lightning. You get one, with the other. It's Jared. Isn't he in prison still? And if not, like practically like blacklisted from anything remotely relating to like public presentation and shit. Honestly, like if Trump remembered who he was, he probably would pardon him. Let's just be honest. Trump would totally pardon his ass. Frankly, I'm surprised that hasn't happened. Because like dead ass, like how was that guy not in the Epstein files? Like out of all the different names we know about, like he wasn't in there. I mean, that's kind of legitimately a little surprising. I guess he wasn't like rich and big enough. I mean, he was known for like some weight loss shit initially, and then Subway, contracted him with it. So it's like I don't know, a little bit of a. He just wasn't, I guess, established enough. I want to say Jared's out of prison now, but he's still a piece of shit. Well, of course he's a piece of shit. I really generally have not thought of him in fucking forever, so I don't know if he's actually out or not. I imagine he's still in prison. We are Jared Fogle. We carry the footlong. We fight for the subway. We honor his name, Jared Fogle. Dude, that Charlie Kirk song is just always gonna be parodied. Holy fuck. I also love the various different like genre variations of that song, like the reggae version, which honestly goes unintentionally hard as fuck. There's like an Arab version that also is like unconditionally raw and hard as fuck. Oh, you know what? I missed a song back in 2024 that was released that was also now an earworm in my head. It's oh my god, I will vote. I will vote for Donald Trump. And dead ass, that song has been kind of in my head for a minute. Oh my god, I will vote. I will vote for Donald Trump. And what's also ironic too is the lady who made that song, her husband got deported by Trump. So irony makes it more tasteful to listen to, honestly. And funny enough, the song does actually go hard. It honestly is like legitimately instrumentally a good song. The lyrics are shit, but I mean, the instrumentals are actually good. I'm like, what the fuck? Why is this a bop? This has no right to bop. And I only just recently found out about it. It's like, god damn it. Trump's a moron. He's a pedophilic, fucking psychopathic, dementia out of moron. I had a few things for you. Because, like I said, like I detest the fuck. I hate him. But every once in a blue moon, you get someone who's like a supporter, or maybe even a post irony like artist or something that just throws you some shit that's just straight up bars, and you just can't help but bop to it. You know what I mean? Like we are Charlie Kirk. Oh my god, I will vote. That one. Like there's a few of them, honestly. Every once in a blue moon, you get one that's like, okay, this kind of bops just a little bit. Now we just need to revise the lyrics entirely and just make it a different song. Oh my god, I just wish for the big, beautiful obituary. That doesn't work. It'll just have to be the beautiful obituary or something. I don't know. Definitely gotta like revise that song to actually be like a leftist banger, but like I said though, it has literally no reason to go as hard as it does. I don't even know what the actual name of the song is. I just know it by its chorus. That's how I looked it up. Nina Bear did that $7,000 in a restaurant in like 3 hours. God damn. I guess I figured you'd probably work in a restaurant called Dirty Chef. Yes, chef. Is it like a more I want to say bougie, but kind of like more of an expensive spot, or is it just kind of like a casual place? I mean, 7,000 in 3 hours is pretty fucking good. Hopefully, just good tips and shit. Damn, that fucking thunder sounded like almost an explosion. There was actually a bit of thunder earlier that legit, like there was the sound of thunder, but then it sounded like something literally like exploded, like it went like dome. It was like the lightning hit probably a tree, and the tree legit exploded. If I had to take a guess, just based off the sound, and then it was like another sound of lightning after that in the mix of everything. I was just like, whoa, something like straight blew up being hit by lightning. Because I haven't heard lightning strike like that unless it's usually a tree. There has been one time where I heard one where it was literally like a cracking sound of like, like a log or a limb of a tree cracking and breaking. And I've heard that like in the midst of a lightning strike where it just does, it's like off in the distance sound like some like god's like femur breaking or some shit, and then it's just an explosion sound, and you're like, holy fuck. Dude, when a thunderstorm is right over your head, holy shit, man. It's kind of a trip. And kind of scary, but still a fucking trip. I actually got a video on my channel. I think it's literally just called Bring On the Thunder, where it's where one of the last times I had thunder over me was during that, and it was like legitimately like over us. It's just barbecue joint on the fry slash prep cook. We're just so busy because we have really good food. That makes sense. And a barbecue joint usually is going to have like some, good some good shit. Speaking of, me and my buddy did up like this bacon wrapped ribs last night slash kind of early morning, and then I mean, it's just that obviously it was going to be more for today, and it's actually pretty good. I have another slice in the fridge I'm going to have later. Not in the fridge, fucking microwave. Let chill in there because I'll be like, all right, when I want, I'll just pop it in there for a minute and a half and just bring it in here. I always play that country song when it thunders. Which one? I think I know which one you're talking about. Hola, hola, ¿cómo estás? I'm not going to get used to the fact that mods now have a white font in their name instead of blue. This is really pissing me off. This is not making it easy for me to distinguish who and who isn't a mod besides that stupid fucking shield YouTube. Why? This is bullshit. I guess in a weird way, at least it's like bold and actually sticks out, but like it is a bold font in comparison to the rest, so. Still blue name with the wrench on my end. You're a lucky bastard. I wish it was like that for me, but it's literally getting worse. It's like, what the fuck? When the thunder rolls and the lightning strikes. Oh, that song. I haven't heard that one in a fat fucking minute, but it's a good one. It's a goodie. To be fair, I'm kind of picky about country, though. I don't just actively seek it out, and if I do, I'm very specific about what I look up. Like Mojo Nixon, Wheeler Walker Jr., maybe some old Hank Williams and shit, stuff like that. Definitely a lot more of outlaw, like true outlaw, like country shit. More so than what you're more commonly going to hear on the radio, which is a bunch of like F-150s, Barry Trump, and God bless our Lord. It's like, yeah, fuck that. It's gross. New York or Chicago pizza? I've never had a New York pizza, but I've had a deep dish Chicago pizza before, and honestly, it was literally top 3 best pizza I've ever had. So I'm gonna have to say Chicago style deep dish. But I mean, that's just as of now. Like, I mean, if I try New York style and think it's better, then I would change my opinion. But as far as I'm concerned, those Chicago pizzas are fucking. People don't know what they're missing. I tell you what. This train smoking. It is Grape Snow Train. Which, well, what a fucking name. I like how someone just goes, hey. They don't even say anything. They're just like, what are you, like, trying to be Art the Clown? Billy Strange without the talent. What the fuck? Billy Bongs. You must be having fun. I mean, I'm a musician, but I'm never gonna claim that I got like Billy Strings talent or some shit. Like the fuck. To be fair, I don't know what his playing style is. I don't really listen to him at all. At least right now, like I'm definitely a lot more like kind of folk punky with my playing, just because it's easy. Just basically like play folk stuff, but just heavier and more like punky. Anyone tell you look like Kiefer Sutherland? I've been told that a few times before, but honestly, I feel like I'm more David Spade looking, young David Spade, which is also weird because like when he was around my age right now, like when he was like about 25, 28, around that age, I don't look anything like him. But after like his performance with Joe Dirt moving forward, like even in his older age, I do though. It's weird. I mean, he's kind of like actually legit like a celebrity lookalike. I could see myself aging similar to him, maybe without glasses, like gracefully a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Kind of Jason Sudeikis too. I don't think I've seen what he looks like, so I don't know. I know, especially because this whole FIFA World Cup shit that just happened. Everyone's been saying that I look like Holland, which is a Norwegian football player. So I'm like, yeah, because I'm partially Norwegian. Like half of Norway looks like me. Duh. Like if I moved and lived there, and spoke fluent Norwegian and fluent Norsk, like I would look like I belong there, like straight up. You do kind of look like Kiefer Sutherland. I mean, I've seen at least a few pictures, at least in his, when he was a little older. I mean, uh, I guess I kind of see it, but it's like, eh. Are you looking for mods? No. I'm Schrodinger's mod on that one. I neither seek nor do I not seek them out. I like that's just based on my particular judgment. That's a judgment call there. And by the way to certainly not get it is asking for it. That always implies ulterior motives. I always give it to people that usually don't want it. Like a mix between David Spade and Keith Sutherland. That I could see. I've been said that before too, so that makes sense. I mean, I guess I could look it up really quick just to kind of see. At least if Jason Sudeikis. Like I'm kind of curious about that. Let me turn on my Wi-Fi hotspot real quick. Let's see. Just gotta let it do its thing first, but I can still at least look it up. All right, just let it do its thing. Eventually, still saying I'm offline. Come on now. Okay, I think it should be. Yep, there you go. No, I do not look like this guy. I'm no. Definitely not. Jason, no, not that. No, there is no way. Let me look for Sony's photos. No, just yeah, no. Okay, this is literally the only photo that even remotely looks like me, but it's because of the hat and longer hair. That's literally it. There's actually really nothing that I look like, in comparison to that dude. Oh my god, all the notifications are hitting me in the face right off the bat. Oh Jesus Christ. Okay, now let's do Kiefer Sutherland. Just kind of do another look. I mean, this one, like, kinda... But let me, like, find a young photo of him. See, when he's young, I can kind of see it. And actually, I could definitely see it with, like, a photo like this. Like, yeah, I mean, there definitely is a little bit of a, you know, something there when he's young. Especially something like this. Yeah. I can see it. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this is a little bit of like, okay, he's kind of haughty. A little bit, not even gonna lie. It's kind of a nice ass pick. I dig. I fucks with it. Alright, turn on that Wi-Fi hotspot. Preserve my mobile hotspot data. There we go. I say young Keith Sutherland when he was in Stand By Me and a young David Spade. Yeah. That's what, yeah, that's how I feel. I mean, older Sunderland now, not so much. Older David Spade, a little bit. Weirdly enough, he would look like a distant, like an uncle or like a brother to my dad. You know, so I can actually see somewhat of a resemblance there for sure. Eat. I'm not like immediately hungry right now. I do have like a slice of bacon wrapped ribs in my microwave. Like when I feel like it, I'll heat that up and bring it in here. I mean, we never really finished the cooking stream we did last night because it was never gonna be completed unless we want to stay up all fucking day. No cap. I'll do it on my own goddamn time. How about that? How about you be a patient little bean before I eat you? I don't see the relation to eat. I don't see a relation to it yet. Well, at least for an older one. Also, you eat. No, I don't care if you do or not. Like, how about you just be patient and just wait? How about that? Like, I've mentioned it earlier. I might, you know, might whip up a little something real quick just to snack on. Like I said, I'm just not immediately hungry. Like, dang. This was never meant to be like an eating stream anyway. I mean, I do have snacks over here, but, you know, I don't want to fill my gut up completely. Getting the mallet. Not even a mod and you want to get the mallet out. You're just like, shut up. Damn. There it is. These little YouTube emojis doesn't help me much. I love how one of them just looks like an angry piece of toast. Silence yourself at once, you scallywag. I mean, I could do it. I could if I wanted to. Question is, do I though? Is it worth the effort? Fair, all they want to see is just me eating for some reason. Like, do you have like a feeding fetish? I mean, I won't like eat anything, but I have Altoids. I'll pop an Altoid if I can actually get them out of my fucking pocket. I haven't even opened them yet. They're an unopened pack of Altoids. Now, if I can actually open up the dumb fucking thing. There we go. There we go. Besides, can never go wrong with good old Altoid. And they're curiously strong. Just X 3 streams in a row, and the only one brave enough to challenge me in this manner. I mean, it's not really about bravery. It's just that I don't know. I mean, it's just like, yeah, you want me to do that? Well, I'm not in the mood for it. I popped an Altoid. Is that good enough? I could pop another Altoid. Okay, that made this beer taste weird now. Now it's very minty. I don't know how I feel about that. Satisfied? Well, I guess all it took was just popping an Altoid. Alright, I guess that worked. The Altoid has been popped. And despite the, like, chat activity, like, the algorithm just be like, nah, fam, tonight. Because it's, like, a mysteriously slow evening. Active, but slow. Oh, man, goddamn. Everyone just go to goddamn fucking Swahili, I tell you what. Speaking of, I need to see King Hill's new season. I need to see the new season because apparently there's like some shit. There's some shit that goes down that season. Love that mullet, no homo. Well, it's kind of funny because I'm thinking about it, but I don't got a mullet. Jesus Christ, what did that monsoon of a river do to me earlier? I didn't even get a chance to see what it did with soaking my ass up, and oh my god, what the fuck is going on here? What is this? What the fuck is happening here? Fucking hell. My bad. Well, I mean, you kind of see why I want it, because look at all this, just... what is that? Like, what's happening here? That's ridiculous. This is absurd. Like, I'm kind of at a point where I'm like, yeah, fuck it. Why not? I can still keep it long in the back and still kind of have it Pompadour-esque and style it up a little bit or whatever the fuck, you know, but... Because eventually I want to get the sides kind of grown back in a little bit, because I am kind of doing that, but it's not going to look like even unless I at least do something to make it somewhat even. At least, you know, fill in, better looking. So eventually that's going to happen. I just haven't gotten a date set to deal with that. Because my roommate's girlfriend actually does haircuts and shit sometimes, and did it for him, and she was like, "You're next, motherfucker," and I was like, "All right, time and place, let's do it." But I don't want just a trim. I'm thinking I'll just say fuck and go all the way with it. Dude, the pop don't mullet. Only thing is now I'll have to like actively be like more up my shit with my hair, because it's very easy to just comb this shit, tie it up in the back, and just let it do its thing, and there you go. You know what I mean? But at least when it comes to like with that, it's gonna be a little extra, honestly. Not too bad, but get fade, it'll be sick. Well, like I said, I mean there'll be a new little bit of a fade happening. It'll just, especially if I'm wearing a hat, and not look too much different outside of, like, this not looking as long. I'll let it get a little shorter. Especially just to get rid of split ends and shit. Jesus Christ, just that fucking, like, monsoon shit literally just, like, I don't even know. This, like, why, like, what is happening with all this? Jesus Christ. Like, how's this thicker than this somehow? Like, I don't even get it. It's got, like, what, more wet? More fucked in the rain? Because it really is, like, poofed out and frizz. No, opposite end. We're on that best coast, west coast, baby. There's a reason why East Coast, West Coast isn't a term, because it rhymes with the West. No offense to those East Coasters. They get nice fucking sunrises on the beach. I mean, we don't get that, so that's cool. But, I mean, that's literally, as far as I'm concerned, what they got. The Atlantic is a lot more colder. I much prefer the Pacific because, even being where I'm at, with the colder waters that come from like the Barents Sea and that strait and all that shit, yada yada. It's it's nice. It's nice. Always love to just like let myself like go waist deep into the water and just let the waves just like and just like do like a pseudo meditation for a while I'm just there, just embracing nature at its fucking peak. Because in a weird way, that ocean could just take me. It could just take me and never be found again. To be fair, that wouldn't happen with me. I'm literally just waist deep. I ain't gonna be floating away anytime soon. But if I were to go deeper, I don't know. If I was stupid. Another fun thing I like to do, at least on the coast around here, is go find Dungeness crabs. I have a YouTube short of me getting pinched by one of those little bastards. Picked it up, being like, "Excuse me, the fuck you pinching me for? I'm just checking you out. What the hell, bro? I could cook you right now." I could just pick you up and be like, "All right, we're eating crab now. All right, boys, we're having some crab for dinner." Hold the phone. I found it. Oh shit, Inky found it. What did he find? What you got? What you got for us? What's going down in Inky Town? Doing surfing or boogie boarding? I haven't done boogie boarding in a long time, but I want to do that again. I also would like to try surfing because I mean I've done snowboarding, but obviously it's way different. And plus, I don't know. Like I feel like that'd be too difficult. But I mean, I'd be willing to give it a try at least. At least just like kind of doing basics, like you get up, you just ride the wave, and you just kind of like stand on it. I mean, I've done that with paddle boards, but that's also pretty difficult. Yeah, I don't think I could do it. As far as fug, yeah, skimboarding is nice to watch. What I would love to do though is paraboarding, where you get like one of those big chutes, and you just hold that up, and it's like tied to you, and you're like attached to the board and everything, and you just like ride waves, and you just like lift up enough sometimes when you catch a good wind and you do some cool stunts and shit. I love to do that because honestly, it's easier to me in my mind. I think to control because you're holding yourself down, you're locked in on the board like it's like a snowboard, like because if it's some shit like that, I can actually when I'm locked in like in snowboarding terms where you're locked into your binders with your boots, like I could do that because I'm immediately able to adjust and it's not like free roam where I'm like, oh, where am I put my feet, and then those feet also will slide around and shit. You know what I mean? Like when you're locked in, it's actually good. For me personally at least. So I mean, I always thought that would be cool as fuck to do. At least to try it, or at least maybe do like an introductory course just to see if I could do it. And if I cared, I'd totally get that shit and just do it. You know what I mean? Every time we because me and my friends sometimes we'll go hiking at some places like in Kings Mountain in the coastal mountain range, and then we'll go to places like Seaside afterwards. And I'm thinking like, what if I just brought that shit? So we go to the beach, I immediately set that shit up. I'm like, all right, boys, we're doing it. Woo! Just start flying, doing my thing, dude. That'd be kind of dope. See if some of my other friends want to try. Let's try to throw it back on my bus at work or what? The fuck are you? No. What are you even getting at? I don't even want to know nor care. Let's talk about cool shit, and this is what I have to fucking read right after that. Bruh. God dumpy for real. Good for you. Ain't that something? Yeah, that's a thing. I am not cross-faded for this yet. Let me help myself to that. Have you been abroad? Like in a different country? One time. Actually, I got a cool picture. One of the few pictures I brought over. And that's when I was in Iceland, in this little village called Vik in Iceland. When we were out there, it's one of their little like uh, wave stoppers, little piers that they had. Which I walked all the way to the end of that too at one point. Hey there, Mr. Jumbo, out there in the African sun. Do you ever get tired? Phoebes, you know it, of course. Why am I not surprised? Well, I'm not surprised you know that guy. I love that song too much, honestly. Oh my god, it's such a fucking guilty pleasure now. Yes, I mean, who do you take me for? You gotta learn that song. That would be a little difficult. You would have to kind of also learn how to do like a little like percussion on the guitar bit, like to kind of add like a little boom, boom, while strumming like shoom, boom, like kind of do a little something. I don't know, like it kind of needs a little extra, besides the chords. It's just like one of those songs that needs beat. Ooh, I mean, I'm sure you know like Calhoun drums and shit. What if you had like a weird contraption to set up where you could just like step on a thing and just like like taps, the fucking Cullen drum or something. Or I don't even know. Some people are just very talented to be able to like play like 5 instruments at once, but I'm sitting here just like, wait, honestly, how do I do that? I still struggle to sing and play guitar at the same time. My brain immediately starts getting like, I don't know what are we focusing on? I mean, I'm starting to get kind of there. And I know this much. I should probably just do the virtue of just practicing, just doing simple strumming chords while singing. And then just do that. Just be like, I'm singing in this chord while I play one chord at a time. Or something like that. Just to at least get that down and then slowly integrate like changing, chords over time, because I want to do that. Especially if I want to like tap into folk punk stuff, and if I'm just playing guitar and busking, on the street or whatever, makes it a lot easier, when you can do both. Careful, I heard there was Mexicans around. Oh shit, what are they gonna do? Make me awesome badass tacos or something? Pupusas? With some burritos? Play epic badass music? That's awesome. Oh no, whatever shall I do? Just the FG. Oh, easy. Just gotta learn the African words in it. If I remember, I did see a behind the scenes video of them making the song. I think they went to Eswani, like that little like nation that's like near South Africa or like border South Africa or something. Just watch that. Yeah, so, I mean, I think all we gotta do is just Google Translate. Which, honestly, I mean, I'm pretty sure whatever is being said is actually what is being said. So it's just about, like, just learning the accents and just, like, figuring it out. Because I'm not gonna lie, I could try to mimic it, but that would just be kind of unintentionally racist, so I'm not going to. But it's like, it's pretty easy at least. Like, at least when it comes to its, beat progression. Bum ba dum ba dum bum bum bum. Bum da bum dum bum dum bum 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 dum ba dum bum. So it definitely is a pretty easy song for sure. Just a lot to it going on. That's it. Just a lot of stuff happening. Some Mexicans do eat butts. I too like to eat ass. Especially some of that Latino booty. Hey! Arriba! Come on now, you're missing out. Well, I learned how to say the exact words in some English translation could be I don't speak English. I don't have translators. Stop yelling at me. Well, I know. But I'm assuming the exact words are also like in the little shorts and stuff. You know what I mean? Like I have to assume. I suppose you could always cross-reference and double check. Keep your eyes out for Mexican dude. Well, I don't need to because the Latinos are all over the place here in Portland. You can't you can literally trip on the sidewalk and stumble on a Mexican food truck, dude. Or like at least some sort of a Latin American food truck. Doesn't necessarily have to be a Mexican one. It could be like El Salvadorian or some other shit. Beans. Bro, were you hearing that crazy fucking rain from earlier, dude?
I heard the thunder.
Dude, it was like I was out and about for a little bit because I didn't think it was gonna rain again, and I just got drenched.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck.
Acting like Florida out here.
Nah, for real. Oh, now it's clear skies over here now. But apparently, at least Inky and his neck of the woods, he was starting to have a little bit of thunder and some stuff like that too.
Like now?
Well, earlier. I thought there was going to be some too, because we were supposed to at least, potentially get more later tonight. But I guess our little area didn't get it. Because I did hear some of it earlier, though. It was just very distant, so it was somewhere else. It wasn't like over us like it was earlier today.
I'm just ultra fucking snap out of it. Basically had an all-day chill fuck sesh.
Pretty much. I was kind of like, damn, you just out of it today. I was not. I was like,
We just like cuddled and fucked, and then cuddled and fucked all day, like slash nap.
And then I was kind of hanging out. I got out of my room because it was just fucking hot. I was like, I'm hanging out in there, but then that's when you guys immediately left. I didn't hear nothing anyway. Yeah, I was just like, oh, they're just hanging out in there, probably watching shit, hanging out, cuddling. I don't know. I don't give a fuck.
Went really well. I must be doing something right, because last week I was like, did I hit it too hard? I'm sorry if I did. I didn't want to hurt you. And then this week she's like, okay, I'm done. Shit's sore. It's like, so I'm doing something better this time.
Well, hey, sometimes the soreness ain't a bad thing. It's just like, oh damn, you just got me so good, I'm sore now.
Yeah. She was also like way tighter this week. That was weird. Her like body changes week to week.
Well,
Titties will be like literally all perky, and then 1 week all saggy. Nipples change shape. Her body's like all over.
does different. I don't know.
Probably the perimenopause, the hormones and shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyways, it was a good time. She needed it. She needed to just chill. Or she was really yesterday.
It was kind of kind of a chill day.
Yesterday, she was like, "I'm overwhelmed by my life.
Oh
I
damn.
don't know if I can do all this." So it's like, well, you can't quit.
Well, having a mental health day to just chill is good. It's always good to have those days.
Next week's her birthday, so we'll figure out. We're gonna play it by ear right now.
Figure out some little something, all that.
Yeah, she might not want to do much. She might want
Kind of keep it low
She
key.
keeps going back and forth on what she wants to do. So she's just got a lot going on right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Her mom's like ultra depressed. I didn't know this, but her mom has early onset dementia.
Oh, damn.
So that's not good. And they switched her meds or something, and that didn't work. That's not good. Making
Yeah.
her like ultra depressed, like almost suicidal, like I think.
Jeez.
Yeah, so that's not good. And then, she's just about done with school. It's like the last week, so she's got to study for finals.
Hmm.
And then just got done with the foundation stuff. In a week or two, she's got to get that whole fucking festival set up. She's promoting that music fest.
Hmm.
It's just a lot going on.
Yeah, definitely a lot of shit happening at once.
Her sister just got a new job. It's really, really great job for her, but it's going to take her a couple weeks to get adjusted with that. So she's having to pick up the slack with her sister's son.
Mm-hmm.
So she's dealing with 3 kids right now instead of just 2.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fucking shit going on.
Beto. Yeah, it definitely sounds like there's a lot of shit happening, for sure.
Yeah.
But like I said,
and then, you know about her ex-husband being a fucking
douchebag. Yeah.
He moved everything in her house like a little to the left.
Just ever so slightly, just to annoy her.
Yeah, because she actually, I didn't know, she's got like slight OCD. And so she's on meds for that, and that's why you don't notice that she has it,
because it kind of tames it down, basically.
The medication fixed it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's directly going. He knew that would bother her. He did it on purpose to be malicious.
That literally sounds like some shit my dad would do, because he actually did as a prank to his old friends back in like Iowa or something, where he literally flipped everything that wasn't taped down to the ground upside down. And for months, there would always, his friend would be like calling him, be like, "You fucking asshole, I found this upside down." And he would just start laughing about it. But at least that was just some harmless shit. But that's just like malicious, like, nah, fuck you kind of shit. That's just.
And all because he had to watch the kids. You have kids, you're a parent.
Yeah, like that's literally a part of
that's what you have to do as a father.
Yeah,
that's
fucking
not her
dipshit.
I think it's because his career is failing right now, and hers is ascending, and he's feeling left behind
and like jealous and shit.
And so I had to explain to her, like, you don't need to feel guilty at all.
Ex-husband couldn't eat bug, couldn't cut it. What the fuck?
You shouldn't be guilty at all. You know why? Because like I said, for example, like when she left to go to school in Arizona because she wanted to get away from her family, and then eventually they followed her. That's bullshit.
I remember that.
That's bullshit because like people need to support. Just like anybody in the world, like you don't have to know me. I'm a stranger, and you're getting to know me, right? If you're trying to tell me that me advancing my own life and my own career, my own things is wrong, that's fucking just socially. That's a social foul pas. That's wrong and
that's
weird.
Just you're just being a dick, and also just hyper assuming this situation, especially when you just don't really know this person at all. Like now you're just being a dick.
Yeah, like
that is a faux pas.
Yeah, and then like somebody trying to shame you for doing your job when you got bills to pay and like a life to live, that makes no fucking sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, you should just not work and like take care of everyone, but also like somehow have money to do that.
It's like what? Yeah, am I like some like Wall Street banker or something that can just like manipulate money on a whim? Like what the fuck? Like who do you think I am, bitch?
Like, you literally have no reason to feel guilty just because people want to take up all your time and drain you and all this
guilt
shit.
Trip you and shit. Yeah, no, fuck them.
Fuck them because like everybody deserves to have their career, have their own life outside of other people, and allowed to develop.
And we're autonomous of our own bodies. Like we should make our own decisions of what we think is best for us.
And then she's like, "Oh, I know, you're right. Oh yeah." And that's because she's not thinking that way. I had to like snap her back into it. She's like, "Maybe I should feel guilty." You know what I mean? It's like, fuck no, fuck those people.
Yeah,
like
they're just trying to bring you
down to where they are. Yeah, it's a crab in a barrel type mentality. I feel like they feel left behind. Just dumb. So her sister can get a new job, and everyone supports her. But then when Whitney's like advancing her career, no, you're the eldest daughter. You have to like take care of everybody and like fulfill that role. But you can't change that role now. no, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
Life evolves.
It'd be like if, my dad or even me or something, like looked at my brother being like, no, you can't be continuing your radio shit because you have to be taking your mom no matter what bullshit. Like,
I really don't like her ex-husband. I've never even met him, but I'm just like, this guy fucking sucks.
yeah.
Her
like,
sister says you should maybe go to couples counseling with your ex to so that you guys so you guys can be better like co-parents and he can learn to be nicer to you and shit.
No.
And I'm just like, he's an insecure, jealous person who has PTSD from his veteran shit and can't make friends because everybody hates him and he wants to be malicious towards you because that's what he
and
wants
like
to
basically
be.
cry bullying. He's a cry bully.
Yeah, he wants to
pretend he's like a full-on
I told her
victim.
I don't think that's a good idea. She's like, oh, maybe I should go back to therapy for my own stuff so I can figure out who I want to be and stuff with the reckoning shit.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm like, all right, go back to therapy. And she's like, I don't know. It's so draining doing it. So I feel like every time I go to a therapy session, I feel like completely drained and like,
It can be. I mean,
And
when
like,
I've done it, yeah, there's
that's
sometimes
putting in the work.
but also there are times where I feel relieved, while drained. I'll be like, that's
anyway,
at least
so she
some
won't
off
do
of
that.
Shit,
She won't do that, right? She won't go therapy for herself. Oh, but for Mike. And
that is a little hypocritical
I know.
to an extent.
I'm like, that makes no sense, Whitney. Like,
yeah, you should at least, first foremost, try to think about it for yourself before other people. I mean, I guess it's like the observation bias shit where it's
I
like,
think it's more of that she wants somebody that's a professional to hold Mike accountable.
Yeah,
and she'll show up to that.
Sure, because then it's easier to
you're wrong. You can't treat me this way.
And then
asshole.
that professional has to literally be like, hey, no, this is the explanation, blah blah blah, and actually break it down.
This is not good, especially
because they're specialized with shit like this.
You want your kids to be well adjusted? Like, fuck, you know. Do you care about your kids long term financially? Then stop shitting on their mother. You know. Pretty simple, dude. She's the one who has custody full time. You don't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so the person's taking care of your kids, take care of them.
Yeah.
Pretty simple. I feel like kind of kicking his ass, but I know that's not gonna be good.
One, it never will solve anything. Two, it just ain't worth it. It ain't worth the energy. He's a dick and shithead, but
well, it's like,
ain't
that's
worth
my
it,
lady
man.
that you're trying to like attack.
But it ain't worth it. I mean,
gave her a fucking like long ass, you're a piece of shit voice message. Like, fuck this guy, dude. You're coming into her space.
I don't
take
disagree,
care of her
man.
kids,
I mean, I'm
then
just
you
saying
move
that
her shit around to be malicious. Then
I
you
just don't
verbally
think even
assault somebody.
Yeah, but even for I don't know if she would be like approval of like, oh wow, you kicked his ass. I mean, it's just I don't think it would be worth it, man.
It wouldn't
verbally, be like, yo, you're kind of fucking this
you're
and that,
being
but
a piece of shit, dude. Stop throwing baby man shit.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want that to be physical at all because it's just not worth it. Sometimes you can understand that battle's just not fucking worth it.
Dude, it's like, dude, this is my lady, and you don't get to do that. Like, you don't. That's not an option for you, or else. You know what I mean?
Well, at the very least, just like if whatever problems you got, like keep it professional and respectful. Quit, trying to like cause problems for everybody about it. Be more secure about your shit and fucking help yourself.
Because that's fucked up. You're hurting the people that you have to live with and work with. That are taking care of your kids. That's fucked up, dude. Like, it's not okay. She's not your property. You don't get to fucking abuse her, dude.
Yeah.
You
don't get to just like, do whatever you want just because you had a relationship with her, Yeah.
She's mentioned it. Sometimes he thinks that he still gets to like say what it is and what
ought to be and stuff. Like he's still acting like a husband, even though he obviously ain't.
But no, that's not acting like a husband because she's not your property.
Not literally, but you know what I mean. In his eyes, he's like, I still am because despite the X in the name, husband's still there. I'm still in some way.
He tries to project his shit onto her, like because he's an alcoholic. He's like, I don't think you should be drinking because
she barely drinks, dude.
Today we didn't even drink it all. I had
Yeah.
all this beer and we didn't have.
And
to
whenever
drink it
she's
all.
hanging out here with y'all, like she barely drinks a beer. Like she'll
She
have
won't
some of it.
finish it.
Yeah, she never finishes
her
it.
shit, dude.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
Same
I've
thing
never.
at the bar.
Yeah, I've
So,
never
drink,
seen her finish a drink.
Finish a full drink. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hardly
like.
ever.
Yeah, pretty much. So, I mean, it's like, you're telling her to stop drinking when she doesn't even finish them? You know, it's
Yeah.
like, bro, what are you talking about, you weirdo?
Anyway, so yeah, she was really, really stressed out, worn out, and now she's not. So I did my job, and by doing my job, I got super sleepy.
Evidently.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know.
I did pop in for a sec just to say what's up, but I didn't even say anything yet. You were just... I don't
even know what to do with the rest of the day. Like, that time of night was like, what the fuck do I do now?
I mean...
Drink?
Is there like a karaoke thing going on or something? I mean, there's probably... Yeah. I mean, honestly, like, we could make something of the night.
Do some kind of pool, maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. I haven't been going on for long, but you know, a little bit. And it's karaoke night at Score, so I'm like, I mean, y'all are just like kind of having your own convo in here. What the hell's going on in here? Yeah, I kind of have to. What's going on here? What's happening? Holy fuck! How far does this go? How far does this go back? Somewhere, I think here. Okay, all right. Because they don't know that racism, hating culture. Hating a culture isn't racism. Sure. But you can still take the good stuff of a culture and, you know, embrace that while saying this other stuff about that, all, you know, culture as well is kind of lame and we shouldn't, you know, embrace that, right? I think we can pick and choose what's actually good and what isn't when it comes to culture, because every culture is subjective to that type of shit. Got some ass in Wisconsin. Yeah, I saw the video of that shit. It was pretty fucked. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip her all the way back to the head. Fuck it. Personally, like Mexicans' ass eating culture. Well, because eating ass is a good culture. But it ain't just the Mexicans that do that. That's just a human nature thing. Because you know we just love eating that booty. I like an Inky just says Chinese flags, just emojis. You know, what the hell is going on in this chat though? Like actually, there's like different things happening here. I need to like get this shit narrowed down. What are we doing? Do you have good work ethic? Honestly, most migrants that I've ever worked with, you know, have always been arguably better workers than people I, you know, like born and raised here in a way. Obviously not entirely true, but like legit, at least in my experience anecdotally, it is like every migrant or at least a family of immigrant, you know, Hispanic, Ethiopian, or otherwise, legit is like some of the most hardest working motherfuckers I've ever met. I mean, even in my like work industry that I work in now, there's, you know, a lot of that, and they bust their ass doing the shit that they gotta do. I do too. You know, I mean, I ain't different, but you know, it's like, hey, I mean, out of all the people I've met in my personal life that have like straight out go out of the way to bust ass a little bit is, you know, yeah, a lot of them immigrants. People just be saying shit because it sounds good to them. Yeah, I can tell. Could tell you something good. I don't know. Depends on if it actually is good to me. Not a script is flipped. Oh, if like yeah. I mean it's not like, you know, that doesn't happen sometimes because I still hear that shit occasionally, but I mean, it really is more nuanced now. I've noticed, like, when it comes to certain things on that shit, like, it's a little bit more different than like the Bush era shit with like all of them are just illegal aliens being lazy, blah, 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 and all that shit. Like, it's a little different now.
Did you try some of the ribs?
I had a little bit before I left, and I put that other one in the microwave because I was gonna have that in a little bit later.
Yeah, man. Try out it didn't come out as good as I liked. Especially the bacon.
It's a little dry, honestly. It needed, like, I put a little bit of barbecue or a little something on that, and that made it better. Like, it needed a little bit more, like...
Depends on the piece that you get, I guess. The bacon didn't come out the way I wanted it at all. But the meat is really tender. It comes right off the bone.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it definitely does. Like, I did a quick little cut just to...
Hey, for, like, middle of the night, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, no, yeah. And honestly, even for like one cut of rib, it's kind of hearty. That's why I'm holding on to that one in the microwave. I'll just reheat it later and just put it on there for a minute and a half, 2 minutes, and just pop it in here.
Probably why I've been so sleepy. I ate a fuck ton of
Oh yeah, I like the food coma shit, the siesta.
I have like an overload of oxytocin,
dopamine, and serotonin, and all that good shit.
Yeah, and then food.
Yeah. And didn't she bring you tacos too? So you had some of that.
She brought me tacos yesterday.
And then you, yesterday.
I've been eating good.
Yeah. Nice.
Which I needed because where my.
Hey, you got like actual like toned like muscleness going on though, dude. I can actually see like a slight tone chiselness and mix of all the thickums. You know what I mean?
I want the fat back though. It's healthier for me. You know?
Yeah.
Want the fat and then do the workouts. You know, have both. It's okay to have an extra.
I like how there's a whole argument going on here against this guy Oog. And I've barely read anything that this guy said. Like, I have not read anything this dude has said, and outside of like a few things, we chilling. I mean, are we? What's going on in here? I look away for like a minute or two, and then this is I come back to chaos. That consistently is growing more chaotically.
Brother, this shirt was the shirt I wore to the river when me and Whitney and y'all were at the river together, and it smells like me. She says she's been holding on to it for a while, and then she brought it over and worn it, and now it's just like
Whitney.
It's like all the smells. It's like, it's like, oh, that's the good shit right there. Oh, I miss Whitney anytime I just got this.
Just never watched the shirt again.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, my bad, Ignore. I'll stop. No, don't stop. Don't stop my account. I just need to catch up somehow. Who's the milk stretcher in the background? That's my close friend / roommate. The self-suffuse. Unironically, I'm more about the watch hours at this rate. So, I mean, in a weird way, I don't really care that much. Also, I am a little bit of a chaos wizard myself. I do kind of like the chaos. But anyway, so what started this? I need to, like, kind of go up and read some of this shit. Okay, I literally do not know where to even start with this. Are you the Joker? No, I just like the chaos sometimes. I don't know how you have the watch hours. I'm literally less than 250 hours away from it. I think I'm about like a little over 200 hours until I get at least qualify for monetization. So, I mean, and that's for at least public watch hours, because there's also a lot of unpublic watch hours, because for a while my streams would just automatically go unlisted for whatever reason. Now they don't. So, I don't know. I guess YouTube just automatically won't list them, because I would have to go back on my archive and make them public and, and shit a lot of times. So,
next 3 days, last week of downtown for me.
Nice.
I'm done with that bullshit. I just remembered that brought me a little smile on my face.
Nice. I really don't know what's going on. Why are you criticizing about people for defending them? Huh? I I'm assuming that's not to me. Hey buddy, how you doing? Chilling? Trying to figure out the fucking chaos that's going on in here. The crisis is never it's almost never blind racism. It has to do with culture. I mean, while I don't inherently disagree with that, there are a lot of people that will excuse, oh, it's just their culture though, when they're just referring to like black people or brown people and this and that. And it's like, no, like it's not entirely the case. It's a lot more complex than that type of shit, though. Racism against it. I don't know. I'm just reading exactly what was just what I'm responding to. Like, I'm just going off of that. Because I understand that, yeah, there's a lot of culture out there that's shit, but also at the same time, that isn't inherent to someone that is, like, based off the race or ethnic background. Like, for example, Israel. A lot of people want to lump Jews, into that shit, even though that's literally a very specific nation state with a strong, bent culture of a lot of abhorrent, savage ideas and beliefs of basically exterminating anyone that isn't them, around them as their neighbors and shit, or at least at best make them second class citizens or, essentially in their own ghettos. Like, I mean, like, shit like that. Yeah, fuck that shit. But hey, at the end of the day, is every Jew involved in it? Fuck no, and of course not. I mean, entire people have nothing to do with that shit. Israelis and that, Zionist ideology and culture, yeah. Anyone that supports that shit does, though. With shocker, also, there's a lot of Christo Zionists that exist too. Christians that are Zionists. So it's not just Jewish people that support that shit sometimes. There's a lot of Christo nationalists and a lot of far right Christians that believe in that type of same shit too. Slightly different reasons and different, justifications for it, but nonetheless, they do. And they're absolutely okay with it. So either way, yeah, sometimes culture can be fucking ass and shit. But we don't have to lump an entire group of people to it. Especially considering that, like, nothing's a total absolute in things like this. Just period. Just want to be sending an ass. Go out there and eat some ass, bro. Why are you so fixated on that? Oh my god, I'm just. Oh, the elders here aren't willing to go against battle in any way, shape, or form. True. Because a lot of them are pretty much, been born and raised into it, and that's like their only predominant way of thinking. But in terms of immigration, I think bringing in of bad practices is a real thing. I mean, I, I don't know if that's as big of a problem as people think it is, but I will say, let's grant that there is probably a legitimate, significant issue about that. All right, let's have more streamlined and efficient background checks when it comes to processing people in. When it comes to being like trying to migrate into the country, and also first and foremost, streamline that shit too, and make it a lot easier when it comes to that process and the virtue of being able to apply for it, and then make it efficient means of processing when it comes to doing background checks and shit, because it should not take months, if not sometimes years, for people to qualify for the shit. It shouldn't have to be that way, but it is. So that's kind of a little fucking bullshit, So we need to at least one, fix that, and two, encourage integration policies. When it comes to yeah, you got like we have an apartment in downtown that you can move into, or like in the suburb there's like a little small quadruple townhome thing or whatever that you can hang out and live in for a time to get settled in. Little shit like that, where it's just a part of any other fucking neighborhood in your city. Like sequoia them off into like one specific little neighborhood where they're all like intermingled, so to speak. It does kind of encourage, solidification, so to speak, of things that you would probably consider, yeah, this is in good cultural shit. I don't really care myself personally. I don't personally believe that. But if you want to minimize that issue, integrate them in society in the most maximum possible way, including, yeah, them being your literal neighbor. You know, literally right next door to you, and you know, it's like, hey, Mingo, how you doing? I made some, you know, tamales. You want a couple? Shit like that. Because I guarantee you, like, well over 90%, probably even over 95% of immigrants, you know, whether they take a legal slash illegal process to come to this country or overstay visas, are just families and other people just trying to make a living, and that's just what they are. Yeah, you get bad apples, and there ain't no problem dealing with that and addressing it accordingly, depending on how severe the crime is or whatever the fuck, right? Ain't no problem with that. I mean, if it's just based off of just culture and personal belief, I mean, it's America, baby. Like, you can believe whatever you want. Just don't make anyone else's problem, as far as I'm concerned, at least especially when it comes to violating their rights. But beyond that, I don't know, if you want to be a conservative, you know, like, you know, Muslim, or more of like a, you know, Catholic, you know, extreme leaning fucking, you know, Hispanic person moving, I don't care. Whatever. If you're a Trump supporting immigrant, you know, and coming to this country because you love Trump or whatever the fuck, I don't care. I mean, I'm not gonna bar you just because you have a like some stupid cultural slash political belief. I mean, I don't think that's inherently an issue. Like, there's plenty of people in the United States of America that have been born and raised here for generations that have stupid fucking culture and stupid fucking beliefs. Plenty. Like, I mean, you know, what's the difference because one of them migrated here? Unless you're an indigenous American, like, we all come from one way or another a fucking goddamn migrant. Deport the non-ass eaters. Too bad a lot of MAGA and probably ICE themselves don't eat ass. So I think ICE would have to deport themselves. They're too vanilla and they're too, like, you know, modest for that shit because they're like hyper weird fucking Christo fucks, and they're like, no, we can't have anything like that. That's gay, bro. Watch it. Even if they are eating, you know, the ass of a hot, beautiful Latina babe, they still think that's gay because it's ass, bro. Watch them unironically, like, think that. We divided horribly in 2020. It started before that. I mean, I'll admit this. It definitely was like a pinnacle point, but that's not when it started. There are different species. Definitely, but man, it did go to shit then. Yeah, but in a weird way, a lot of people woke the fuck up to an extent. I mean, it feels like, you know, COVID for a lot of people because, yeah, you know, for there, you know, maybe you work like retail or you work in like, you know, customer service in some way, right? There's a lot of people that work office jobs. There's a lot of people that work in, you know, jobs where it's like, you know, they can stay at home instead and do the job there. And that also left a lot of free time for people to start thinking about shit and start like, maybe I should buy those books that I've always thought about reading or whatever, you know, and then, you know, or some shit like that, right? You know, little things like that. It didn't eventually just grow to a point where, yeah, a lot of people realize that, oh, yeah, shit's actually kind of fucked. Like, because you know, it ain't coincident that things like, you know, the support of unions, the support of affordable housing, the support of living wage, like all these things that are considered like communists are now like at the most popular they have ever been in decades. Like, straight up. I mean, like, that's not a coincidence. Tell us what your parents do for a living. A lot of different things. Both my parents, in their own way, were working class folk where they did all sorts of shit. My mom had her own photography business for a while. In fact, that's actually how she supported the family, was doing that. My dad did all sorts of fucking shit, predominantly in landscaping, but he was all over the place when it came to him. Burns too damn old. Yeah, he just is. I mean, I'd like an ass eater for president. I guarantee you that, like, most of the presidents, in our American history have probably eaten ass or love it. Kennedy, at least, JFK, that motherfucker was eating booty, bro. He was all up in booty. LBJ too, dude. He was like infamous for literally just whipping out his dick because it was so fucking big. He literally just flaccid too. He literally would just whip it out and be like, "How's that for a Johnson?" Like, he literally would just do shit like that. Like, I mean, a promiscuous guy like LBJ like that is eating booty, bro. Like, his life depends on it. For a fact, bro. There ain't no way, dog. Ain't no fucking way he ain't just like chowing on booty like it's a cake. He was the eater in chief. Well, that doesn't explain LBJ, because honestly, arguably, he was a lot more of a booty eater. Even FDR, like, because he had his, disabilities and shit. Like, yeah, all he's going to have to do is just sit there and get ridden on. What else is he going to do? Get sat on and eat booty. Eat that poom poom and booty all day, bro. How do you think Eleanor was such a bad bitch, bro? Because she got satisfied in all the ways. Just FDR, just like, just all up in that. Dude, we're talking about presidents who eating booty, bro. I'm just speculating on the presidents that have eaten booty. Teddy Roosevelt, he eating booty. He going to town on booty. He was like a badass motherfucker. He survived getting shot at a speech and kept doing the speech, and then he got medical attention. That guy is eating booty and getting face sat, bro, 24/7. Dude, this is where we're going with the chat, bro. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, Obama. Dude, Obama was totally eating booty, bro. Absolutely. He was a booty muncher through and through. Absolutely, dude. Clinton, good old Slick Willie. They don't call him Slick Willie for nothing. I mean, you think Monica was, sucking, do you think the only thing that she was pleased with was sucking that dick? There's a little booty eating sesh going on there, too. She had a little moment in the Oval Office, sitting on that chair for a minute while getting booty blasted. I'll tell you what. All right. Why do you think he's so good at playing the sax? He knows how to work those chops, you know what I'm saying? All right. Now, honestly, now we need to start talking about presidents who don't eat booty. Fucking Bush. Both of them, honestly. They're too much of a Christian, like, oh, I'm a nice, good, moral Christian man. They're too fucking, nah. They don't eat booty. Honestly, I will say, W might have eaten booty back in his, like, wild alcoholic college days. But I don't think he's done it since. So I don't count that. I mean, who else? I feel like George Washington wasn't much of a booty eater. I don't know. Like, he just seemed too much like, on his shit, to care about, like, proclivities like that. Buchanan, he literally is a do-nothing weirdo that just, like, yeah, nah, definitely not him. Hoover, he probably wanted to, but could never get it because he sucked so bad because of, like, Hoovervilles and the Great Depression and all that shit. Like, everyone hated him, so even if you wanted that booty to eat, like, you could never have a booty to eat, bro. There's no cake for him to be found. Like, I feel that about Hoover. I feel like he is a booty eater, but he literally just had no ability to eat booty because there's just, like, just no one wanted to, let him have it because he sucked. He was just, no one liked him. Woodrow Wilson, he just seemed like a hard-ass piece of shit. and actually was kind of an asshole. So yeah, like he just genuinely seems like, nah, I'm already an asshole. Just the virtue of speaking, I eat booty. Whenever I eat food, I'm eating booty. I am the booty. I don't need to eat it. I'm too much of a racist piece of anti-union busting shitbag to give a fuck about the booty. Oh, dude, Lincoln was definitely a booty eater, bro. Why do you think his wife went crazy after he died? Because she's like, no one can eat booty better than him. He had that beard, bro. That's why, she went fucking crazy, because there's like no man that could ever achieve such booty eating potential like he did. Lincoln definitely ate that booty. I mean, look how crazy his wife went after he died. You know what I mean? Like, you only go that crazy if, like, you just literally can never achieve booty eating quality where it just, it just hit different. You know what I mean? Why are we also, like, continuing this, by the way? Like, how far are we going to delve into this? I don't remember every fucking president. You know what? I hate to say it, but I feel like Reagan was a booty eater. I don't want it to be, but I feel like he ate booty. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I hate to say it. Why do you think Nancy Reagan took control? She was just like, nah, you have the Alzheimer's now. You just remember the old days where we're having a little wild fun in Hollywood or something, or whatever the fuck. And she was like, all right, be down there. Ah. And then she's like, all right, just say no, wink, and just. Dude, Nancy probably actually unironically did, like, has some things going on there, you know what I mean? Nah, Nancy, but I guarantee you she a bit of a freak, dude. That's why I say, maybe Reagan wasn't like an active booty eater, but he did it for Nancy, dude. It was Nancy that was the booty eating connoisseur in the sense I want to be eaten, and Reagan obliged. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I think, ultimately. But that still counts. That's a booty eater. That's a booty eating president. That's so gross. Mornax, were you in this conversation from the very beginning? Dude, this conversation has been gross from the fucking start, dude.
Yeah. I got all that meat constipation.
Oh, damn.
Where you only eat straight meat and it's just so much protein.
Okay, with the conversation about booty eating, this is so, like, this is so bad if you walk in about this.
No, that took a while to clear out.
Oh my god. Jesus. Nancy's really into tarot and astrology. You know, she was a freak in bed. Oh, yeah, that's what I mean. Inky knows.
This guy.
I need to upload my resume to a website, and then it takes me to another screen where I gotta insert all the information that's in my fucking resume. Just read my fucking
Facts!
Just read my fucking resume.
Facts! Oh my god, that was some of the shit. Well, no, I'm not done. Hold on. Dude, but for real, bro. For real, though. I hated that shit when I was having to apply for shit, dude.
resume. What happened to the good old job market?
Oh, and I also hated it when it'd be like, upload it so you can fast track it. You upload it. Oh, that file doesn't work. It literally is the fucking file you want me to upload, you bitch. Excuse me?
Yeah.
It's like, fuck you. Like, why you telling me to upload it if it doesn't work?
For real.
You used to take your resume into a place. Hey, sir, how you doing today? My name's Billy Bob, and I'd like to have a job. It's gotta be that simple. You hand a nigga a piece of paper, and then you got a chance to get a job. Nowadays, you send 4,000 fucking job requests. You send your resume on a website, and then you never hear back. You put a job right in, and then you take it right out. You put a job right in.
Take it right out. Dude, because this is a proven fact. There are actual legitimate ghost jobs that are out there that aren't real jobs. It's like
Just a filler.
Yeah. It's basically a way to say that, like, for companies to excuse the idea that, like, we're hiring or, accepting applications because if they're understaffed, they have to at least do that
It's like
by
a
law.
market manipulation thing.
Yep, no, it absolutely fucking is market manipulation, yes.
Now, this is egregious. Y'all don't hire nobody. Y'all just love to tease niggas with jobs. Oh, you want a job? Ooh, got me sending damn.
Literally, though. Actually, literally, though.
For nothing. You want a job? Ooh. I hate when they put that salary bullshit in there. Salary is up to $90,000. The fuck does up to mean? When you get the damn job, they got the nerve to tell you only get paid $30,000. Oh, well, that's on the way up to 90. Fuck you.
Fuck
They don't tell
you.
what your job
Give me that 90,000 now, bitch.
description is.
Motherfucker.
Environment. We work like a family. We want someone who's quick on their mind and able to do this. And then when you get on the job, they don't be doing nothing all day. The fuck are these jobs doing? And then every business you walk into, don't nobody be working at. Every job is understaffed. But they ain't hiring no damn body. Everything takes 9 weeks to get back to you because ain't no employees at the location. Let's find these hiring managers.
That is part of it too, honestly, unironically. Like, I've literally followed up some places, so I'd be like, hey, you ever followed up? It's like, yeah, we just haven't been able to because we just don't have the people to, like, do that. I'm just like, oh. That's encouraging.
Put that information on the internet. Let's go down there. Hit these niggas with a sock full of butter. Fuck Indeed.
Sock full
Fuck
butter?
LinkedIn.
What?
Fuck them all. Give me the old job market back. When you put a sign in the window, help on it, and you had 5 niggas walking there, hey, good day, Mr. Johnson, can I please get the job? And he tell you, you know what, you got the job. Do it for a week, we'll see how it works out. And he gave the man a chance. And if he was good at the job, he stayed. If he was ass, he gave him another chance. Hey, you asked us to try again. I know you need a job. Everybody needs a job. Everybody need to work. We wonder why everybody robbing and stealing. Why are you begging? Because he ain't got a job. Get a nigga a job. Just give him a job. Well,
Just give him a job.
Yeah, no shit. Fucking no shit, though. Like, honestly.
work, they're not gonna want to do it. They're not gonna do it. I'm gonna fuck you.
Fuck you. Honestly, I'm pretty sure I've seen this guy before. Like, honestly.
Everybody's making excuses why we don't want to give a damn about another human being. You're just an asshole. Give them a job. You want a job?
I love that little, like, Mickey Mouse. Yeah, that's right. Oh, Jessie, chunk. She don't want to hang with Unc. Didn't rip it. What, with my bond? Yeah, I literally did, though. Fuck, where I got my G19X on my hip. Oh, shit. Got a badass over here. All hell. Because the tongues are so big. I think just people that just like to just use those songs for all sorts of good things, you know, are just good at eating ass. Met plenty of white folk, black folk, Latino, everything under the sun where people just want that booty, okay? I think we've been for this. I don't think we need to pontificate further on this, you know what I mean? I think we're okay. I think we can move on from the conversation. Beep, beep, beep. What the fuck's looking at me like I got my ray gun? Hey, I like my guns too, man. But, like, what are you going to do at the court? Just bring out the gat? Like, you literally legally can't. So, good luck with that, though. Like, I mean, what do you think is going to happen when you do that shit, bro? Like, I mean, I don't know what you... I just don't know what you're expecting with that, dog. And look, as far as I'm concerned, if you can pass, like, you know, some basic evaluations, you know, and also, like, safety shit when it comes to, like, a background check and being like, yeah, you can actually safely and properly operate a firearm, I don't give a fuck. But, yeah, if you are, like, a dude that, especially when it comes to stupid, weird macho shit like that sometimes, I'm sorry, but, like, it makes me skeptical about, like, one's ownership when it comes to stuff like that. I mean, because I'm a lefty, I love my guns too, but also understand the responsibility and the real fucking, like, actual responsibility that comes with it. And you don't fuck around with that. I was grown up in conservative households, by the way, when it came to this, and that was a heavily enforced rule. Even when it came to fake guns, like toy guns and shit growing up, you always treat it like it's a real loaded gun and never point it at people. Basic rule. That's at least the basic 101. But there's plenty of other rules with that too. And hey, arguably, those are good ideas. And certain chuckle fucks probably should, because it can't abide by those rules, probably shouldn't have those guns. So maybe that should be a law that where if you can't abide by those basic goddamn fucking rules, then I don't know. Probably shouldn't. But hey, if you can, as far as I give a fuck, I mean, have whatever goddamn gun you want. Have a fucking goddamn MB40, a fucking Mosin or whatever. Like, have an AK that's all decked out and shit. I don't give a fuck. Positive racism? What the fuck? How do I even respond to that? What? I don't think there's an advantage, bro. Have you ever heard a thing called, like, technique? Anyone can learn basic techniques when it comes to stuff like that. Like, my dude. Just a chunk. Just a... Up, up. Up, up. Up, chunk, chunk. Just a... Hey, chunk. Come here, girl. Oh, you big old chunk, chunk. Just a... You big old chunk. Wow. It is you again. Of course it's me again. Oh, big chunk, chunk. You're just a big old chunk. You know that. Ugh. Hold up. Man, move that big old booty. Man. Wow. Big old chunk, chunk. Hey, don't lick me. Quit trying to kiss my face. Stop it. Why do you always try this? You always attempt this. You're such a freak. You little bing bing. Hey. Stop it. You chunk. You lump chunk. Oh. Big old bang. Oh, big old chunk. She wants to know what you ate. Or like what I drank. She wants some of this. Oh my god, you literally try to lick the can. See, yeah. Yeah, I know what she wants. Which is wild because she is actually kind of a beer drinker. If you give her one, she will lap it up. Vito, not so much. You won't do that. He's done it a few times, but he doesn't really do that. But she will. She don't give a fuck, dude. Big chunk. You got all that chunk. Doggy's ass based. You realize the connotation of that sounds very fucking weird considering me. I'm holding a bean, and that's what you say. Weird. You're so fucking committed to this, man. But now it's starting to... It's really starting to get a little old and all that. You're the Husky man. Let's not throw stones from glass houses now. Yeah, I'm a furry. Shocker. Hence, Husky man and all that, right? Yeah. What does that have to do with floofball beans that I'm a unk to? That's my little fur nephews and fur nieces right there. Jesus. I know, Winky. Jesus. These motherfuckers, I tell you what. Just saying, man.
Please stop, bro. This guy tried. He's like, oh, it's gonna be light work, bro.
Everybody wants to say, oh, these are the spiciest wings. Nothing tops the atomic.
Oh, the
wings for me.
atomic. Oh, he's tried them.
I'm going to show you right now that they're not spicy. I'm going to give you light work, no reaction.
They creep up on you, honestly.
Look.
It creeps up, man.
He said it was gonna be light work. Look at him, he's dying. Bro, it's honestly sad how bad. He had so much confidence.
And he got just boss battle just hits him right in the face, dude. Honestly, it creeps the fuck up on you. You take that bite and you're like, it ain't bad. And then it hits. And you're like, oh shit. Oh Jesus.
Bro's going.
That shit is potent, man. Dude, that shit could literally be like a mixed into a pepper spray, dog. I'm not even joking.
Human fucking chemical warfare.
Chemical warfare, chemical warfare, chemical warfare. Jesus. Okay, this guy's you're kind of done for like at least 60 seconds. What the fuck? Shut up. Come back of at least better material. Move on from the ass eating and move on to some better material, you weird dipstick. The bit is run dry. The teat is nothing but cobwebs and dust that you're milking, bro. Just move on to a different material. I'm giving you at least some time to figure it out. I swear to God, if there isn't, I'm giving you more time. Don't think I won't. I don't mind a bit, but Jesus Christ, recognize when it's done. Recognize when the bit's over. It's over, bro. Oh my fucking God. At least it's new material. And no, that's gross. Ugh. I don't understand the fixation that people have when it comes to the toes, bro. Or just feet in general. I don't get it. I don't, Brother, That's some bunk, bro. I'm telling you what. Which is kind of ironic because I have a lot of kinkier kinks that I'm into, but it's like that bland ass shit when it comes to the feet and the toes and all that, like, gross. No. About the ass. Don't bring it back to it. We evidently can tell. Stuthius has been doing well lately. I've noticed, and I like it. I've never seen this motherfucker ever do like a 9 or a 10 out of 10. And I think I finally saw the first 8 out of 10 the other day when it came to Stuthius. And you will even say today's bowl was pretty good. And I shall rate it a 5 out of 10 or a 6. And I'm like, what the fuck? You said it's good, but you're like, oh no. Let me like basically make it mid. It's like, make your like rating system make sense, bro. Like, what the fuck? If it's good, wouldn't it be like an 8 or a 9? Like, oh yeah, it's really fucking good. I've never seen a 9 out of 10 out of Stuthius. And yet you talk so fondly of Stuthius. Does he truly love Stuthius? I say we need to have a Stuthius, rebellion, bro. Stuthius must rebel. It was really crazy for a while, and a good impression of him, by the way. All right, now we get into our bowl of the day. I like to say that this is a really good bowl. A lot of the meats are doing pretty well. They're not, mushy like the last time, from the last straining. But I shall now rate this 4 out of 10 for today. It's like, huh? I mean, I like him. I'm not fixated on him now, but like, dude, his rating system generally does not make sense to me. How do we liberate him? I don't want to even necessarily liberate Stuthius. I just want his ass to make sense a little bit. Bro, and also, I could do my own Stuthius. We just have Stewington. Or Stuthany. Instead of Stuthius, it's like Stuthany. Like Stephanie, but Stu. So we just get this big girl all stewed up. My friend Logan hates the idea because he doesn't trust it, but I'm just like, bro, like, it's literally in a temperature perpetually where nothing that will make you sick is going to live. It's like perpetually cooking. That's the whole point of a perpetual stew. It's like at the lowest temp possible, pretty much perpetually cooking forever. That's literally the point. And then every so often you just add more shit to it, you know what I mean? Yeah, like, that's literally the whole point of a perpetual stew. Like, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. There's plenty of... Dude, there's literally been, like, perpetual stews that have lasted for thousands of years. In places like in India, by the way. It's like, that shit's wild. And honestly, if I ever get a chance to go to India, I would love to visit one of those, like, perpetual, like, stew communal, like, spots. Because you can get the stew for free. All you gotta do is, like, in one way, shape, or form, just volunteer at that perpetual, like, stew pot spot, basically. Whether you're, like, helping with some dishes or, giving some food out a little bit, just tiny little things to just, like, do that. And you don't necessarily have to, but, I mean, it's very heavily encouraged because it's a very communal thing. And it's like, dude, fuck yeah. I would totally be down for some shit like that. I would love to visit something like that because those stews are probably delicious. Dude, that broth has probably been like, for like 1,000 some or hundreds of years, just been like narrowed down to the T, and ever so slightly, things get differently, additions and shit. But, oh, and imagine too, there's probably some stuff that's in that stew still. It's probably been there for like decades, but it's still like just as good as like it was just put in there, because it's just in that perpetual cook bliss, bruh. And it's literally like one of these gigantic, huge pots too. It's literally like 100-gallon motherfucker or some shit, where it's like they have these gigantic like paddles basically, where they're just like stirring shit up and everything. I'm just like, bruh. That is just, I want that so bad. I'm not even gonna lie, I want a bowl. And in fact, I don't even remember what the guy's name is, but that Stuthius motherfucker, the guy that's, working on Stuthius, he needs to go to one of those and compare with Stuthius. Yeah, he would not let me have one at all. He's too weird about food sometimes. He always comes to me, too, when it comes to meat. Be like, there's a pretty big whiff of smell on this. Can you double check with me? And I'll smell it. I'm like, there's nothing wrong with this. Why do you make me double check? This is fine. It's like, well, sell by dates today, or this and that, or blah, 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 blah. I'm just like, bro, I know when meat starts smelling bad. I've worked in a deli. I've worked in, the food industry. I know these things. Like, trust me, dog. If it's bad, I will let you know. Zach makes. Okay, yeah. So Zach. Just spelled interestingly. I knew it was something like that. I just didn't remember exactly. I hate to say it, but you know that guy's got autism. I do too, so it's game recognized game. I see it. I recognize it. Oh, and also, do you ever get this guy in y'all's shorts sometimes that's like a train enthusiast from England or some shit? We're now gonna finally see 2201-5 of this beautiful 1954 Streamliner or some shit, you know, like, and dude, like, I don't know what it is. I have no interest in trains. I have no interest in anything arguably that he does. But it's his personality, bro. There's something about it where I'm just like, I kind of fucks with it. Because it's such a tism thing where it's like, this is literally me, actually, with my shit. And also, he's literally. You haven't heard the train guy yet? Oh my god, hold on. Alright. Wi Fi phone, do me some wonders. Let's see if we can find one. I don't remember his channel name, but I guarantee you I could find it. It pops up on my shorts like all the fucking time. I just have to wait for everything to connect. But once... Oh, I already did. Okay, cool. Here. Let's see. Actually, I could do this. I could just, like, skim from my YouTube shorts, I think, and potentially... Okay, I was kind of hoping that I could probably, find him doing that, but that literally didn't work. Okay. I could do this. Just go for my history. Wait, yo. Don't be doing that to me. Jesus Christ. My YouTube... It took me forever to find the YouTube Shorts section. I know I've seen it in my shorts very recently. I just need to... Wait, hold up. I think there's a way to make it so it's just YouTube Shorts on my history. Yeah, there is. Okay, cool. Oh, here we go.
A bit of a different video today.
Found him.
As I want to show how it feels to be a railway enthusiast.
It's
It
this
may
dude.
seem bizarre how I can derive such emotion from something seemingly so ordinary. But the sounds these engines make are so ingrained in my mind. The bass, the percussion, the high notes. A wonderful symphony so familiar.
It's in this
It's
weird, like,
my
3D
favourite
fucking
song.
pic.
And I suppose lots of people get emotional when they hear their favourite song.
What's his name? Francis Bourgeois. Why does it have to be bourgeois? But okay.
The UK's most luxurious train has just entered service. And we're about to witness it pass over the beautiful Barmouth Bridge. And what better way
Yeah,
to
it's that guy. Yeah.
Than
Yeah, Monarch's found it. Yeah, god damn it. Well, I found it now. We all found it at the same time. Okay.
Okay,
Dude, he is so, like...
right.
Look at this cam, bro. That angle,
Right, Amy,
dude.
you ready? Okay.
It literally is unironically,
I'm
bro.
gonna get my feet on the pedals. Okay.
I got the tism too, but I don't have it like this. This is like a fun, innocent, just too beautiful kind of form.
Yeah, you got it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now let's speed up a little bit. Oh, come on, Amy, go.
His little...
It's right there. Okay, bit more power, Amy. That's it.
He's having the time of his life. I can't help but love this. You know what I mean?
This is good.
I literally don't care about the train or not. It's just, it's so fun.
I can do it if you want. Okay. Ding ding.
I swear, like, every train conductor in England probably legitimately knows him at this point.
Baby. Thank you for facilitating this. Alright, watch out, this bit's bumpy. Okay, and now power.
He has such a happy little fucking thing about it.
No responsibility in commanding the vehicle that we're on, so I can totally enjoy the vehicle that we're next to. Yes! Okay! Yes!
Yes!
Full thrash! Yes! Oh, yes!
He literally is nutting. He's having a nut moment, dude. He's literally busting a nut on that, bro. He's like, oh, yes! I'm seeing it roar up. Is it going? Jesus Christ, I love it. I like how it literally stopped the music when I did that. Oh, whoa. Okay, I thought it, like, I muted everything, but I didn't, and then just got blasted with lemon meringue. Jesus. Tremesia construction favoritism a little bit, but you most nah. He's too. He don't got the tism. Nah. I refuse. I don't believe that he do. I don't agree with that shit. More nice sent some. What is this? Oh, your favorite one? Oh, this looks like an oldie. I don't even think I've seen this one yet. I like how it did not even bring up the video. Oh, now it did.
I'm staying up extra late tonight to see a test train pull into Brighton Station. One of my favourite locomotives might be on it, so we'll just have to wait and see. There's 73962! Oh, it's it! It's it! Oh, quick, I've got to get round. I've got to get round to see it. Beautiful 73962. Dick my butt. What a beautiful...
Did he just say dick my butts? It literally is dick my butts. What the fuck? It literally is. What the hell?
Got all the gear in there.
Dude, the British are not real. They're not real. Dude. And the British want to lecture America about, like, you don't know where Gloucester's Schittenberg, Falconshire is. I tell you what, you what the fuck? It's like, bitch, you bitches aren't real. It's confirmed, you're not real. The British Isles aren't even a thing. No, you're fake. It's a hologram. Y'all are fucking just like, nah, bro. Like, what? Y'all are just not real. Dick my butt. That's a real person. I know you were literally helpful, but hold the phone. Oh shit! What was there? What did we miss something? I mean, we do have literally a dick my butt. It says it right there, and I mean, I guess you can't really see it, but well, barely a little bit, kind of. Is there a way to? Oh, I mean, no, it literally is dick my butt. MABBUTT. And then, you know, dick. Dick my butt.
Check out all the gear in there. Beautiful. Look, I've got to get round to see it. Beautiful 73962. Dick my butt.
Dick my butt.
What a beautiful locomotive she is. Check out all the gear in there. Another marvellous loco. I'm glad I stayed up late for this. This is a treat.
This is a treat. My butt, no way, that's diabolical. That's the thing, man. There's literally a human being, probably multiple human beings that unironically were named Dick My Butt. People were named after a ligma before ligmas were even a thing, bro. Like, what the fuck? That is actually diabolical. When you're named after a ligma, that is actually insane. That is actually fucking insane, bro. Dick My Butt? That literally is a ligma, dude. There's no way, bro. What the fuck? Marvelous Loco is what the ladies call me. Oh, little the loco, but so marvelous. Oh, yeah, definitely. I might seem, very calm, collected on the inside, but I get a little loco right in the bed, I tell you. Oh, cabrona. Oh. Oh, semana. Amiga. Oh. It's pretty savage. I gotta look up this motherfucker, honestly. Hold up. There's actually an article about this. Dick My Butt. Here's the deal with Britain's dirtiest train name. Dick My Butt's real public display name of GB Rail Freight Class 79-9 locomotive, specifically Unit 73692. Situation went viral a couple weeks ago via social media, transpired Fashion Post Raw films. Yeah, okay, we all know that. Got saying from a widely loved engineer at British Locomotive Works, Bush Tracton, Richard Mabbutt, affectionately known as Dick, worked his way up from an engineering apprenticeship to a chief electrical engineer over a 40-year career. One passed away unexpectedly in 2013, according to Loughborough Echo. Fittingly for Mabbutt, who lived and braved locomotives, according to GB Rail Freight tweet, he would be memorized having the first of the railway's modernized Class 73-9 engines named in his honor. So it's basically just named after one of the workers that's just been there for a long time. Which, that's cool. I mean, that's some solidarity, but they couldn't have just said Richard Mabbutt instead of Dick. Like, they could have probably reworked that a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, they could probably have done something more preferable. You know what I mean? I guess it's really hard when your name is Richard. Because then, Dick. You're kind of fucked, honestly, when you have a name like that. Dick My Butt. I know, it literally is a fucking ligma, bro. I mean, it's just fucking ridiculous. I mean, hey, at least he lived a pretty cool, working class career and shit, and all that, but you know what I mean? They knew what they were doing. Oh, yeah. R/they knew. Yeah, like Richard or Rick. Yeah. Rick My Butt. Oh, no, that doesn't work either. Rick My Butt. No, that don't work. No, that's even worse. Oh, my God. What the fuck? There's no saving it, man. There really isn't no saving this shit, bro. This is diabolical, bro. Actually diabolical. What the bitch? I know, right? It's like an H stereotype for Lick my butt. An Asian one? Huh? Wait, did I miss the context on that? Oh, here's this other comment. I know I missed something. Where you from, brother? Out of curiosity, Texas here. I got some family out in Texas. But I'm in Oregon, born and raised. But my mom's side of family is out from Texas and shit. Got a little bit of that Texan blood in me, brother. Tell you what. Rick. Rick. Honestly, I just can't. My brain just can't even compute with the name overall, honestly. I'm just sitting here just like, wow. I'm honestly trying hard not to fucking have a giggle fit over here over it. Dios mío. Dios a fucking mío. Let's see what time it is. Yeah, I'm thinking, like, what? Still, to me, relatively kind of early in the morning. I'm just like, well, not morning, fucking night. Jesus Christ. I'm like, do I want to do a little something? The only place I can think of is a little bit of a trek, at least for me. Little beetle, little chunk. Going shower mode.
Yeah. I clean my asshole, you know, Ronald Reagan style.
Oh my God, bringing it back to the booty. Jesus Christ. Fuck. I should probably take a piss real quick before we go into full am. Oh no, damn it. I'll just have to sit and suffer. Fuck it. I know sometimes it takes them a minute, but you speed run. Guess we'll figure out how long that takes. I like how both of those beans are just straight up, just right there by the door, just chilling, waiting for them. It's like, you're in there. Why? Yeah, let's do this real quick. You all chilling? Chunk. Just sliding you like a little fajita. Chunk. Womp. Whoa. Little chunk. I love how easy that was. I just like this guy slid her in. She's literally has not barely moved at all. She's just like full on plop. Big old plop chunk. What a ploppy little thing. Get that Wi-Fi hotspot shit off. I don't need that on right now. There we go. Little jazz bang. Jazzy Chunk. You are just like full on like plop status. She's just out. She's like, nah. I'm just gonna plop here and just chill. Little bean. What a sweet little carpet rug of a dog. Because this literally just pretty much what she's doing right now. Just full on carpet status. Like one of those bear rugs, but instead of like a full on bear rug where it's all like, bleh, it's just only half of one. And twice as thick. Well, for her, probably more like 3 times as thick because she's a little bit of a chunk. Big old chunk baby. I'm surprised, Chad. You don't want to be hanging out. Oh, you're just over there on your lonesome. Little bean. It's like, bruh, I'm tired. Why you looking up at me, girl? You don't want any of this. I guarantee you that. Silly bean. Well, at least convince you to be up here, though? I do have a little snack that I kind of tucked away over here because I was just like saving it. But you know what? I kind of actually want a little bit of a snack. And if Jazzy's a little bit of a sweet bean, maybe she'll get a little. Maybe. Oh, yeah, good. England's got some interesting street names. Butthole Lane? That's seriously a name? Bruh. Cumming Street, Cock Lane, Clitter House Road, Spanker Lane, and my favorite, Cunt Lane. What the fuck? Again, England ain't real, bro. It's not a real place. Jazzy. Oh, yeah, see, now you want to be up here. Okay. Big ol' chunk chunk. You're smelling them. You're like, why can't I have any? Oh, she immediately just went plop on me. Big ol' chunk. I knew it was going to take very simple, easy convincing. Where are you from? I was some competitors. Probably not someone you might know. Which actually was ironic because, like, there was a period of time where him and I actually lived really close to each other before we knew each other online, you know, as, like, you know, mutual communities that we're in. And now we moved it to do totally different spots, you know, in the same city. I'm just like, damn. Now we still gotta meet up, but I'm just like, motherfucker. Which, speaking of, I need to, like, you know, see if there's, like, a date or something that we can have, you know, to do that with. Be like, alright, let's set an actual, like, a time. Especially if it's, like, a show or something. Because I'm not even gonna lie, I'll pay for your ticket, too. Especially if it's, like, at, like, somewhere like the Twilight or something. I'll be like, fuck it, why not? Chunk. Oh my goodness. She's just sprawled out and just looking like a big old chunk. Big old soft ball. You're just so soft. Why are you just so soft? She has no right to be this soft. She does not. It's ridiculous. this chunk is just straight out of it. She's like, I'm a seat move. I mean, she's not like sleeping, but she's definitely just like, yeah, this is my zone, this is my space. I yearn and wait for the treat. Just word picture handle. Means hair in Italian. I kind of figured. I figured it was just mostly handle, kind of like how my shit is. I mean, there's nothing about either side of my family or about me at all that, you know, Ignore is related to. It's just a name that I picked. Inky Cat mushroom reference. Yeah, like a little like hair mushroom or something. You know, I kind of figured there was a little bit of a reference to that too. I just wasn't sure about the true origins of it though, but I have my assumptions. Sounds like they're at least somewhat correct. I also kind of assumed that you probably had like some Italian background a little bit. Like, you know, and had at least a moniker, you know, in tandem to that. Like I said, kind of like how Ignar is for me with some of my like broader Viking background that I got with being Norwegian and shit. Even though I don't have any like direct lineage, at least, I mean I do, but I just don't know any of it. As far as I know, neither side of my family does, because it's also on my dad's side in there, and he's you know, he is adopted, so we don't really know as much about his biological side, but I don't really care too much. It is what it is, right? It's genetic roll of the dice. Alright, where'd I do that lighter? Did I sit on it? Nope. And we got this bad boy. We got a torch, bitch. Who needs a lighter when you got a fucking lighter? Oh, shit. Turn it down just a minute. There we go. Damn it. Don't. Gotta find the sweet spot. There we go. Okay, sometimes it likes to kind of go for a second. Do this, but hey, works. A tiny bit Italian, but my grandparents and my dad's side are from Cork in Ireland. Nice. Got some of that Irish. Good old Imdale. Fingers crossed that he's wrapping up his little shower time here pretty soon, hopefully. I hate how like this is a curse about some apartments. You only got one bathroom, and when it's occupied, you're kind of shit out of luck. I mean, it's not like DEFCON 1 situation, but I'm sitting here like, yeah, I kind of want to deal with that. You know what I mean? Let's smoke a weed. Well, you got a Colorado state flag for a PFP. Are you at least in that state, or is it like a job thing? It's probably a job thing. Man, they just need to like let fucking weed just be fine regardless of job at this point. Like, who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? Like, come on. Arguably, in a weird way, there are people that perform better when they're smoking weed than not. I love chiefing. Hell yeah. Well, at least you can re-up. Like I can, like I did earlier today. Poop spasms. Nah. Just more like my bladder's filled because I drank beer. So. Joe Dirt is the name of the actor that plays him. I'll give you points if you actually name the actor. I'm Indian. Cool. What's up, India? Where are you from? The Pacific Northwest. In Oregon, in the United States. At least I'm in one of the better places in the country. I'm grabbing a beer. Thought you'll be racist, man. Nah. Fuck racist. They're pieces of shit. I'm not one of those MAGA weird anti-immigrant fuck, the third world kind of shit. Like, actually, funny enough, early on stream, I was kind of talking fondly about, like some of the different elements of the culture about India and shit. I know it's very diverse there as well, but at least from an outsider, from what little I do know, I'm like, I kind of want to check that shit out, and see that shit, you know what I mean? I want to hear it from you. No, I'm not about that. I mean, I will say I have when I'm making fun of like the right wing, be like, "These goddamn way better too, way better," shit like that. Like I will do that a little bit, but I'm not like gonna. It's pretty obvious I'm making fun of the far right who are bigoted about it. I mean, to me, especially as like someone that doesn't like that kind of shit, I don't want to try to encourage it. A lot of be racist, apparently. What? No one ever said that before. Huh? Racist for born losers. And also for people that legitimately just, like, want to otherwise other people on the virtue that, like, they want to demonize them. And they want to, like, see, some otherization. And just say, oh, no. Like... And also, what the fuck? Get out of here. And especially if this pro-Israeli shit... Get the fuck out of here, you Zionist dog. You fucking pro-Israeli, fucking savage bastard. Go fuck yourself and fuck Israel and fuck any Zionists in here too, by the way. Like, fuck Zionism and fuck Israel. Fucking goddamn freak. Fuck people like that. Because that's some racist, insane shit. You don't have to be like, some sort of fucking like, I mean, you don't have to be like, some anti-Semitic, this and that, or whatever, to fucking, realize that, yeah, this Zionistic shit is dog shit. Because I love Jewish people. I've worked and met plenty that also, shockingly, are against this shit. And predominant, majority of Jews around the world are straight up, ones that, are against this. I mean, Zionist Jews still exist. I mean, they're out there. And they suck too. Because of Zionism. Because that's a disgusting, fucked ideology. Even if... I don't give a fuck, man. Well... I guess I appreciate that he got the thick skin and, don't care as much. And willing to, like, push through against it bullshit like that. I just got my own convictions, my own personal beliefs around it. Because, I mean, I would like to see a society where we don't have to care about words that, as it stands now, are bigoted racial shit. I like to see a world and society where we don't have to necessarily worry about that, but we're not there yet, and probably not going to be there necessarily anytime soon, unfortunately. But I can still advocate for that a little bit to an extent, you know what I mean? Because I think, we should be better than that. We can erase bigotry and understand that language and words and their definitions of what they are evolve. You know what I mean? We could be better. Just not quite there yet. This guy's watched some postmodernists and now he thinks they're an expert. What the fuck are you even talking about? Huh? Can you, like, elaborate on what you're trying to critique me on, bro? Because I literally don't even understand what you're trying to get me at on, dude. I'm not a full-on postmodernist. I understand there is, like, an element of that on the virtue of subjectivity. But, like, there's... I mean, what are you trying to get at me on, dude? Like, what? Just barely cares not to go over the shot. And also, just like Inky said, fuck Israel. Just another little reminder point for that, at least. I'm good at English. Better than most. Better than a lot of native English speakers here in the United States because they tend to have really broken fucking English. Because our education system's fucking broken here. It's kind of ironic that there's a lot of, English second language speakers, that unironically are actually better at English than supposed native English speakers. It's kind of sad. Not that it's a bad thing inherently, but it's still sad. You're disappointed in white skinned people? I don't care. Who gives a fuck? I don't see myself as just being like inherently some guy. I recognize a lot of privilege and a lot of aspects about that shit, but what? Like, shocker, maybe I want everyone else to be uplifted in the same way as, like, when it comes to things like white privilege of, being a part of. With people like me, of, to some extent, despite, being queer, being working class, being impoverished, despite shit like that, cops look at people like me, being like, oh, well, you're not as bad. You're alright. I get away with some very different shit. And I recognize that. But I want that for everyone. I recognize my privilege. Like, I don't, like, who gives a fuck if I'm disappointing, like, weird Aryan neo-Nazi white supremacist types? Fuck them. I want their distastement. I want their hatred. They could go fuck themselves. They're fucking disgusting troglodytes as far as I give a shit. And probably inbred. Fuck them. I don't want nothing, when it comes to their validation. I want their invalidation. There. I'm gonna be right back. Grabbing that beer. What up? Chunk, chunk.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's right.
Jackson chunk. Big old booty chunk. Ooh. I brought back forth a little extra stuff. Brought back some of this bacon wrapped rib because I kind of want some. I was feeling it now. Oh, got some of this just bacon that was just on the side chilling. Oh. Okay, that's too hot. That needs to cool down, but oh, got to taste the flavor though. Oh yeah. Oh, that's good. Do you want a cig? Nah. I got weed. Goy pride. Who gives a fuck one way or the other, dude? As long as you're just anti-Zionist, I don't care. And also not anti-Semitic. As long as you're just like both of those, but also anti-Zionism is, you know, anti-Semitic in its nature. So, I mean, as long as you're just basically not one or the other, essentially, as far as I'm concerned, you're Gucci. Who gives a fuck one or the other? Saw a news video on getting arrested here for a kid. I never heard anything about that. Was that some recent thing that came out? And also, is that like alleged? I mean, like, is like, I mean, I've heard about like the fucked up shit that happened in Madison, Wisconsin. I'm sure you probably aren't aware about it a little bit, to be honest. Have you heard about it? A black man was getting arrested, and then a cop literally basically summarily executed him with 3 shots to the fucking head. And there's video of it, and I saw that shit. It's like, I hate to say I'm desensitized to this shit, but I kind of am, because I'm just like, wow, another fucking law enforcement pig that too much fucking authority when they should never have that shit, and no victims to it. And the video did show that like it literally was 3 in the head. Like there was literally like blood spray back of every fucking round. And the video was from a distance, like maybe 50 plus feet away. But you can tell. Happened earlier today. And I guarantee you that guy probably only has some petty theft bullshit. Probably was not anything necessarily fucking actually merited of anything remotely close to being shot.
Oh, okay. Don't get
Jazzy. Especially now I got this rib over here. Now they're all gonna be like, oh yeah. Yeah, you hide yourself under the cape, Jazzy. Oh my god. No, Vito. Maybe later if you'd be good. Go under here. You take the other spot. Good boy. Oh, both their heads are poking out. So cute. Something with that sent you Oregon again, or I think I was old video. I mean, I haven't seen anything. I like to tune into Reddit a lot, especially when it comes to shit that I'm probably not necessarily going to see with a news article or things like that. Maybe until way later or the next day kind of thing. Especially with, like, public freakout. Every so often there is some shit I'll see. I'm like, oh, damn, what the fuck? And then it'll be like, a few hours later, there's a lot of news articles and things like that about it. I'm just like, unless I got some, that, early footage. I guess I got the chance to see what happened, as it happened, I suppose. Like up that shit in Madison.
This insanity because that's where your mama lives. They're always surrounded by the fires. Yeah, that makes sense. You don't want to, you know, see that like, oh, Sandy needs to evacuate. And blah, 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 you know. I mean, I understand that. Let's try to tap in the news. I just understand too that like special local news and different news outlets always, you know, go with the if it bleeds the leads narrative with a lot of, you know, news that happens. So, I mean, when it comes to certain shit, I guarantee you that your mom's probably all right outside of the wildfire aspect of things. But I mean, realistically, she's probably doesn't really have that much to worry about. What are you doing there, bud? No, stay under there. What are you doing? Get back under there, Beto. Beater. Go back to cave. Go to cave. 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 Go to cave. You silly boy. Goofy bean. Alright, shit's too much of a low-key vibe. There we go. Switch up a little bit. Alright, now let's see if I can actually kind of delve into any of this. Which, by the way, this is fucking thick and huge. Like, Jesus Christ. Honestly, how do I even get into this, to be honest? Oh, that bacon's fucking... Oh, hell. Okay. Well, all the bacon just fell off. No, I got two different... Oh. Oh my god, it just literally... It just like fell right off the bone. Oh my god. Mm. Oh yeah, it's good. Vito's so excited. He's like, "Can I have some, please?" Yeah, you can have a little bit. I'm moving out over there, just so Vito don't get to it. Come on. Ah! Slapping me in the face? What the fuck? Goofy boy. She want those meats so bad. Oh my god. Goofy floof. I did not yet. I probably should at this point, but I got other things to also worry about too, to an extent. I'm sure they'll still be available, you know, once it kind of gets close to it, but I'll make sure to at least, you know, if I don't already, at least have some time off for that. I need to at least make sure that my little birthday weekend, you know, I got some time off for, so. Need to at least do that. All that good shit. But I'll say, by the way, this shit though is definitely fucking fire. You know, boy. Mm. Jesus. You want the bone so bad? You're gonna have to earn it. Uh-oh, Jazz is coming. She's like, yo, I want some. Vito. Paw. See, boy. Sit. Yeah, good boy. Ah! Whoa! Chill. No, no. Stay, stay. Lay down. Lay down. One more paw. There you go. Oh my god, that's savage. He's like, oh my god, I need it. Jesus Christ.
I know, Jazzy. It's your turn too. I just need to rip off a lot. Oh my god, wow. Tenderism. Jesus Christ. Actually, she's probably going to get the better end of the stick. Or ironically, probably the better bone. There's more gristle. I'm still going to savagely take what I can off, though. Nice. There you go, Chunk. Dog Snow must be so fire. Yeah, dude, Vito is like almost done. He just ate all of that bone. He's just a happy boy just chowing on all that. Oh, the tenderism. Oh my fuck. Brother. Brother. So good. This shit is literally just collapsing on itself. It's like a hunk and chunk of meats. It just so easily just breaks apart. Holy fuck. You want it, Vito? Good boy. Did you really, like... There's no way you somehow... Now you got it. Alright, it's too broken down. Good boy. What about you, Jesse? Oh, come on, Chunk. Come on now. Good girl. Alright, one more for you, Vito. Good boy. Alright, one more for you, Jesse. Good girl. Oh, yeah. Oh, that bacon. Holy shit. And this bacon, it literally is like... I'm just shaking it. It's just like slowly ripping apart. Yes, right. I don't even know why I brought the fork. Here, you all want to? Both of you have to be up here. Oh, Vito wants some. Jazzy, come on. Both of you. Come on. Jazzy up. Jazzy chunk. Jazzy chunk chunk. Oh my god, your big old booties. Vito. Vito. Vito, get your butt and flip it around. What are you doing? Vito, get over here. Yeah. Flip your booty around, you goof. Come on. Ugh. There you go. Damn. Oh, shit. Oh, my lord. I need a shield. The plate is also my shield. They're on a frenzy. Oh, damn, Chaz. Okay. No, get away from my face. I know there's oils and dank on my face, but you get none of it. If you let them, they'll probably lick you for. Yeah,
Jesse especially.
Big old chunk of lump. You already want to tempt it all the time. You big old chunk. Ugh.
You're literally looking at me like, I don't care I'm having this. I'm just trying to lick your face.
Big old chunk. Big old lump. Chunk. Why do you always do that? Why? Stop. You gotta learn. You gotta learn, girl. You can't lick every little thing that's right in your face. Good chunk. Ah! I was just about to say good chunk, and then you just chunked me. You tried to chunk my mouth, you big old glump. Big old chunk. That's just kind of like, all right, I'm just kind of here. Goofy little thing. All right, I'm taking this up, Jesus Christ. Ugh. And I'm opening this bill. Bring some of that fresh air in a little bit. Ugh. Bring guitar. Nice. Hopefully they'll let you in with it. I'm definitely getting more of those ribs. Actually, I'm probably going to try to eat what's left because when I woke up, there was only a third of it left. Most of it was consumed. I was like, fuck. I need to eat this before it's like gone. But luckily, it should be pretty easy to do so. There's not too much left. I mean, I honestly thought I grabbed like one rib, but I got two. Two for the price of one. Look at you happy thing. Honestly, I'm thinking maybe like making some ramen, but then taking like, you know, a slice of rib and then just shredding all that like dank and then just mixing it in the ramen. That'd be pretty dank and fire, actually. I'm thinking I might do that, actually. That sounds pretty fucking immaculate, not even gonna lie. Rob thinks that's good. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And I did see Terrifier 2 last night before I went to bed. Low key. I think I'm gonna check out Terrifier 3 now. With some of that ramen dank. Oh hell yeah. Actually, nah, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna space it out for a minute. I got some King Hill to catch up on, that new season that came out. I got some of that. And I'm not gonna lie, I did love the first season. Or the first reboot season that came. Like, what was it, season 14 or some shit? Now, yeah, like this new one, I'm like, alright. I've seen some teasers of it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of like, ooh. Oh yeah. I'm kind of liking what they're cooking. Chunk. He's such a baby. I will say I probably won't finish all the ramen because I will make the last 2 packets that we got. But oh, that'll be some good like lunch leftovers for tomorrow for work. Oh my god, that would be actually awesome. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing that. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Ooh, that sounds awesome.
Oh, what if I added like some of the boneless chicken that we got from our work on top of what I got left over? A little broth, or whatever that's left, and just add some water or something. Ooh. Then maybe add one of our sauces that we have. Because we have different stuff I could. Oh my god, I could probably doctor it up. Holy fuck, I might actually do. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm doing that now. I'll bring in, some shit to work and be like, hey, yo, this lunchtime remind me I need to reheat this for one and for two. I got some ideas. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's fucking right. Now I wonder if Phoebes is alive tonight. Because listen to a mix of some of the King and then some of the ramen dank that I'm gonna whip up. I wonder if she's happen to be alive right about now. It usually would be around a normal time for her. Usually about if she hasn't already been doing it. Because if not, I'm not gonna have much filler until I get into the show. That's gonna be unfortunate. I'm gonna need to find something on it. Also, I was hoping that would still be a little active tonight, but it really has just been slow evening. All in all, at least it's been somewhat active. And the irony is, when it was the most active, I wasn't paying attention to it. But whatever. You know what? The watch hours and all that shit matters the most, so I don't even give a damn. I'm here for all that, no matter what. And what are you doing, girl? She's not live at the moment. Ah, I figured she probably wasn't. I would have gotten a notification if she was, and I didn't see one at all. I did send her a funny little meme, so we had a little back and forth earlier, but I guess she either is probably going to here soon, or it probably isn't going to tonight. Because if she hasn't streamed yet, then she probably won't. Or it'll be like within the next like 10 minutes, it'll be like a notification or something. Who knows? I mean, she do stream late sometimes. What are you getting into down here, you little silly girl? You silly little chunk. You chunk. I have no idea what she wants. She's just right by my feet, sniffing things, and then also looking up at me and be like, "You got something?" You goof. But yeah, get his nice little bowl mowed up and all that good shit. All that fun little shenanigans. And then also kind of dread and hope that YouTube would actually stay fucking updated when it came to see my watch hour timeline that I got. But deal with that and then see what I can fill up my time with until I watch some Kingdom Hill tonight for the new season that came out. Because I'm here for that shit. I'll tell you what. And eventually, I'm gonna, get myself back into some Terrifier, but it'll be a minute. I'll give it some time before I get back into that. I will say though, the second Terrifier was actually a little bit better than the first. Or the third one's also either just as, if not maybe slightly better, maybe slightly less, depending on how you look at it. But I've heard it's at least equivocal. I'm just like, all right, hell yeah. But then they got the fourth one that recently came out. Gotta check that out too. Not gonna lie, I'm loving me some art. I'm liking me Art the Clown. She's a beat and she's a queen. That's true. That is true. You can't deny the queen her beanness. And you can't deny the bean her queen. Her queenness. You know what I mean? But without further ado, we'll call the pieces of fuck out for the rest of the evening. But of course, we'll be back around for the next one. Probably way later, for the next time, because I gotta love a nice good old closing shift and all that. But anyway, without further ado, peace the fuck out.